Okay guys, let's talk labor processes. So labor processes are the first step to organizing your employee management. So what labor processes are in a nutshell is they're just all the things that at your facility you want to track. And these are used throughout the site to be able to manage and control different parts of labor. So to put this into perspective, if we go up here to settings, operations, and labor processes. Okay, so you can see how these are organized. They're organized in categories and then processes. Both categories and processes can be drag and dropped to make this easy for you to organize, okay? So you can add as many categories and processes as you need to make this work. Now, let me give you just a quick idea of what these are and why they're relevant. So for example, if I am an employee and I am time tracking, one of the things the system wants to know is, what am I doing? And these labor processes are what generate this list of what am I doing? Another place in the system that uses them are for orders that are itemized orders. So if you remember, itemized orders are orders that have both products and miscellaneous items that you can just add from the back end. Well, labor is one of those, and so as we're adding labor, we might want to know which person and what they are doing. And this is actually a good time to explain one of the settings in there, which is the average labor cost. So let's look at this real quick. Sorry, average hourly wage. Okay, so if let's say on that last page, I didn't know who was going to do this, but I just know that this needed to be done for, let's say, this many hours. So we have to be able to come up with a number just based on the work being performed. And it's pulling that from the average hourly wage for that process. So it's a good way, even though you don't know who's going to be doing this, it's a good way to assign a number value to that process. Typically, you're gonna take whoever does this the most and stick their wage in there. If you have two guys that doing it that are $1 apart on wage, add the two, divide by 2. If you have 3, do the same, divide by 3, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about what this is, the auto update field. So let's go back to time tracking, and let's say you're plugging along. You're the guy that did this, the inspection. So you finished this and you hit done. And that's not going to work. I'm not doing this right. But you get the idea. Let's say we mark inspection as done. So what's going to happen is we can automatically tell the system, because inspection is in this category and it auto updates process, we can have it auto update shipped. So these are the statuses that are built hard coded right into the system. And these are the things that you have control of. So if I'm the inspection guy and I check off my process as done, it's going to auto update the order as shipped or on hold or completed or whatever I set this to. So that's it. Labor processes are pretty easy. They're used in a few places around the site, and again, you can come back to this and fine tune these later, but make sure you have some so that you can use them. Build some categories, 2 or 3, build some processes, 5 or 6, and have them there to use. Go and do it.